Welcome back. Now, the case against a Klawer man has been postponed to the end of June. The man claims he killed people and was involved in a satanic cult. Daniel Smit admitted to chopping up the body of 13-year-old Jerobijin van Wyk earlier this year. eNCA's Ronald Masinda joins us now from the Klawer Magistrates Court in the Western Cape. Ronald, I believe there was drama outside court at some point. Tell us what happened.
Yes, Masako, plenty of drama, but the situation has calmed down. But earlier on, there was drama not only outside of court, but also inside of court. Daniel Smit had appeared briefly here at the Klawer court, where we also heard from his defense team arguing that Smit has to undergo a mental or psychiatric evaluation at the Valkenburg Hospital. Now, we did hear from the defense team that Smit has had a long history of violence and that he's suffered quite a number of head injuries. Even at one point, he was in a coma. But this didn't sit well with the family of Jerobijin van Wyk. We saw the mother of Jerobijin van Wyk throwing a bottle inside of court, striking Smit on the back. Here outside of court, many of the people who are still here are very, very angry to hear what has been suggested by the defense team. They believe that he's a cold-blooded murderer and he should face the full might of the law. I am joined by several people here who are also in court. Ek sal met jou begin, mama, dankie baie vir jou tyd. Ek weet jy is hartseer, maar hoe voel jy nadat jy by die hof gegaan?
Ek voel gelukkig en ek is bly daaroor. Want ek by die gewoonte by die hof. En toe hoor dat ek oorgekom. Maar hy moet met nou weer voorkom. As ek nou nie by wees. Ek nie voel ek van my baard. Ek kan nie bijna bezig, maar ek kreeg het benauwd. Ek raakte benauwd.
Thank you, Baya. That is the grandmother of Jerobijin van Wyk, rather, painting a picture of a family still feeling pain following the death of the 13-year-old whose dismembered body was found inside of Smit's yard. But we have got several other people here. Also, I just want you to perhaps introduce yourself and what do you make of what took place in court?
Yes, what happened in court today is, and also outside, is that the community wants justice.
Yes.
And what happened is something that never should have been tolerated in South Africa so many years after freedom. Tomorrow is Freedom Day, and we were in court today about a big man, 56-year-old, who should have been guiding this young child, who rather killed him. And that in South Africa, I think it's intolerable. We need to focus now on how do we heal the community, how do we restore, and that is going to come by socio-economic justice. It is going to come by making sure that there's social cohesion. We need all the stakeholders, all the duty holders to come together, the social development, the magistrate, the judges, yes, the police, everybody, the people in the health department, everybody needs to come together to heal this community, because if we don't do it here, we will see this happening in other towns, because it will become validated and it will become the norm that someone can just kill a young person because he picked a mango. And that mango, as someone said earlier, that mango was on the land that should not even be in his land. That land should have been the child's land. That mango should have been the child's mango.
What we also witnessed, though, is that people actually threw at the police vehicles, the one that was carrying Daniel Smit, the Nyala. That shouldn't be the case, really.
Yeah, that shouldn't be the case. It just shows the heightened emotions and that there is no justice. The people just want to see him and to ask him what happened. Give us the truth. And he doesn't even have the integrity to give the truth. So there is no remorse. He doesn't carry the remorse. Maybe in some point in his mind, he feels that he has done the right thing. And that belongs in apartheid days. It doesn't belong in a free South Africa.
All right, just in closing, just give us now a sense of what's going to take place. I mean, given that the family has now heard that this man has to undergo psychiatric evaluation and the NPA is not opposed to this, what will happen going forward?
Yeah, we also going to seek advice around that, speaking to the Chief Magistrate, of course. We know it is his right to apply, but we from the view that he was in his full right mind. He knew exactly what he did. It was premeditated murder. He planned it. He knew he's going to get rid of the child's body. I'm not sure what he covered, what he tried to hide when he did this to his body. So the family is very traumatized to hear that this is an option being explored. We are traumatized. I sat in court. I heard what he did to him, and I felt all these emotions running, seeing his mom and how she reacted when he went out of court. I mean, the family want justice. They want the duty holders to come and to account in Klawer. There's a call for Commissioner Chris Nissan to come and call the hearing that he promised the community of Klawer. There's a call for the Children's Commissioner, Christina Nomdu, to use the power where she can call any duty holder to account and bring those decision makers to Klawer so they can account to the family so that justice is served for Jerobijin van Wyk. His death will not be in vain because his life mattered.
All right, thank you very much indeed for your time, ladies. Those are ladies from a civil society group also lending their support to the family. But what we can also say at this stage, Maseko, is that the NPA wants to get more evidence into this case. We led to believe that at least 2 witnesses have to come forward with information that could help the case here. But also we heard that some of the evidence that the NPA wants to use has not been made available. So lots still to be unpacked with regards to what is taking place in Klawer, but we are expecting the case to continue from the 27th of June, but also in between that time a psychiatric evaluation will also take place in Valkenburg Hospital.